You've probably heard it before. Humans only use 10% of their brains. But imagine, what if that were true, and you could suddenly unlock the other 90%? Would you become a genius, learn languages instantly, move things with your mind? Or would your brain literally melt from the overload? Let's find out what really happens if you used 100% of your brain. We love the idea that we're only scratching the surface of our potential. Movies like Lucy and Limitless made millions off that dream. The idea that your brain hides a secret unlock mode. But here's the twist. You already use 100% of your brain, just not all at once. Every part of your brain has a job. Memory, movement, vision, smell, language, emotion. Even when you're daydreaming or sleeping, your neurons are still active, forming memories, cleaning up toxins, and replaying the day's events. So no, you're not wasting 90% of your potential. But here's the real question. What would happen if you did activate it all at once? Your brain is like a city. Each region has its own purpose. The visual cortex, the motor cortex, the limbic system. If every neuron fired at the same time, it wouldn't make you smarter. It would cause chaos. Like every light in the city turning on at once, every car driving in every direction, every alarm blaring. In fact, that's almost exactly what happens during a seizure, when massive numbers of neurons fire together uncontrollably. So, using 100% of your brain all at once would be less superpower, more system crash. Likes are the #1 way. YouTube knows this video is valuable. So, if you're enjoying this journey, please give it a like to help us out. Your brain isn't lazy, it's efficient. Think of it like a computer that constantly reallocates resources to where they're needed most. When you read, your visual and language centers light up. When you dance, your motor cortex and cerebellum dominate. When you listen to your favorite song, your emotional and memory centers join in. You're never using just 10%. Instead, you're running hundreds of parallel programs, switching between them in milliseconds. Here's the wild part. Your brain contains around 86 billion neurons, each capable of 1,000 connections. That's roughly 100 trillion pathways forming an ever-changing network. More connections than there are stars in the Milky Way. Here's where it gets interesting. Even though you already use 100%, you can actually reshape it through a process called neuroplasticity. Every new skill you learn, juggling, playing guitar, learning a language, rewires your neural connections. In a study, London taxi drivers, who memorized thousands of city streets, showed larger hippocampi, the part of the brain for spatial memory. So your brain doesn't need unlocking. It grows stronger, denser, faster, with training. Let's imagine you could go beyond what's humanly possible. Increase your neural efficiency to 100%. That would mean perfect memory recall, instant emotional regulation, multitasking like 10 computers running at once, learning complex subjects in seconds. But you'd also experience everything at once. Every sound, smell, and thought. Your mind would drown in information. In truth, forgetting and filtering are what make you sane. Your brain isn't holding you back, it's protecting you. So, if 100% usage isn't the goal, what is? It's balance, knowing how to access the right networks at the right time. You can actually rewire your brain chemistry through simple habits. Exercise increases blood flow and neurogenesis. Sleep clears waste and strengthens memory. Meditation trains focus and emotional control. Learning new skills literally grows new neural connections. Your brain evolves every single day. It's not about using more, it's about using it better. Here's your "wow, really?" moment. Right now, as you watch this, your brain is using billions of neurons, firing in precise harmony, predicting my next word before I even say it. Every time you imagine the future, replay a memory, or dream, your brain literally rewires itself. So maybe the myth was half right. You do have untapped potential, not because you use only 10%, but because your 100% can always become better connected, faster, and stronger. And that's the real superpower. Not unlocking more brain, but unlocking more of you. So, what do you think? Would using 100% of your brain make you superhuman? Or completely insane? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to hit subscribe, because your brain just might thank you for it later.